the move. It's Martin. At the 35, he's open. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Gets the back moving. Moving the pocket, it's Bachmeier. Got it. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the offense found no success with the backward-going pass. How about a forward pass on 2nd and long? They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. Right side, it's Bachmeier. Jukes his way for more. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Turns it upfield.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great way to make it.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lyons. Pulled to the ground.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Looking deep. He's got it down the field. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This BYU offense set up with another first down. They're going back to the ground. He's got enough. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, BYU.
Hey, that's not how you draw it up.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Hits inside. It's Martin. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, BYU is a team that made it to the Big 12 title game a year ago. A big part of it was L.J. Martin and their ability running the football, but also what he was able to do catching it as well. Bachmeier back at quarterback, so this offense really expects to take the next step. But L.J. Martin, David, probably one of the better running backs in the country that maybe a lot of college football fans outside of the Big 12 don't really know about.
Yeah, I mean, he could catch it, he could make you miss, he could run you over. The injuries slowed him down a little bit a year ago. But another year of experience with Bear in the backfield, and that is a big Bear. That is a large Bear that can also run the football. Could be a great 1-2 punch that makes you pack a lunch and tackle some grown men for 60 minutes.
Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Turning it on! And he's got plenty for the first down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of the 2-minute timeout. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Martin. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. They've got him looking to run. Now they're going to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll set up to throw. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown! Drops back on first down. Throws to the wideout. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Making the adjustment on the play. 2nd down, going to throw it. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. BYU right back to the line. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Looking to the end zone, it's incomplete.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed, but it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Makes the catch. And the Cougars come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Phillips. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Quarterback keeper. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Snapped on 4th down. Right down the middle. Oh, he dropped it just He'll try to pop the draw. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Out wide right, it's Lyons. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's some daylight. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
The Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Rides to the back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Throws to the tight end. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Oh, he's got some space. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game. Trying to just plowing ahead. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Under pressure, trying to buy time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Cougars have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Quick give. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Caught, and he's got room. The 20. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Keeps it on the option. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. BYU with the 1st and 10. They'll run it. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Hand it to the back. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the... Now, as the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for Baylor Bear. BYU has this offense clicking. Running to the left. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just... couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll need a bunch on second down. Working the ground game. Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. On first and goal, let's see if BYU can score here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Defense all over him. They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes. You're usually pulling 1 or 2 guys.
Beck's going for the goal line.